I think I'm part of a movie. The past few years have felt like a blur, scenes strung together like a poorly edited montage, days slipping into nights without warning. There have been moments, planned, almost staged, where I feel like everything around me is a set, like someone else is directing my life. Cues seem to drop perfectly. A sudden storm when I'm sad, an eerie silence right before something bad happens. And, strangest of all, I hear a narrator. I started hearing it a while ago, a voice faint and distant, whispering lines that perfectly match what I'm feeling or about to do. It usually appears at critical moments, like when something big is about to unfold, as if guiding the unseen audience through the story of my life. Worse yet, there's laughter too. Mocking laughter that comes at my worst moments, as though an invisible audience finds my pain entertaining. At first, I thought I was losing my mind. I'd ask friends about it, but they'd brush me off or change the subject. Sometimes they'd give me strange, almost scripted smiles, as if they knew something they weren't allowed to tell me. Eventually, I learned to live with the bizarre feeling that my life wasn't entirely mine, thinking maybe this was just how things were meant to be. But today, everything changed. I was walking home, lost in thought, when I heard the narrator's voice again. It was clearer than ever, ringing in my ears, and it sent a chill down my spine. Sadly, the voice said, "Our friend will come to find out that her time has come to an end." I stopped dead in my tracks. The world around me seemed to shift, colors dulling, shadows growing deeper. I felt my heart pound in my chest as I looked around, waiting for whatever would come next, feeling like a character whose tragic scene had finally arrived. As I turned, expecting to see some horror approaching, I was met with nothing. Just emptiness, the air thick and still. But the feeling of being watched, of being on the brink of something catastrophic, didn't leave. Instead, it grew stronger, like a living thing crawling under my skin. I started to run, my feet pounding against the pavement, the echoes of my own footsteps amplified as if the world were mocking my desperation. But no matter how fast I went, it felt like the shadows stretched to meet me, swallowing everything. I stumbled into my house, slamming the door shut behind me, gasping for air. The silence that followed was suffocating, and then the voice came again, softer this time, almost amused. "You can't escape your role," it whispered. "It's time for the final act." I turned to face my reflection in the hallway mirror, and that's when I saw it. The figure behind me. It was me, but not me. Its eyes were pitch black, lips curled in a smile that didn't belong on my face. It lifted a hand, moving in perfect sync with mine, except it gripped something, a knife. I tried to scream, but the voice of the narrator drowned me out, louder and clearer than ever. "Our story comes to a close," it said, almost gleeful. And she never saw the end coming.